I'm not sure how that lesson 1 is. I didn't listen again. But I am very clear that lesson 2, which I have spent a few years on teaching over and over again to get students more able to use the body graph, was out of this wish that people had a better understanding of how a chart works. Okay, I am going on with this split definition I spoke about yesterday. I didn't talk about centers because centers are lesson 2. And no matter what, even if you think lesson 1 was bad, lesson 2 should be better, should work more effectively for you. I spent really a couple of years talking about how do you start with your study of human design? What is the beginning? And way back in the old days, the beginning was definition, type, and mode, doing and waiting. And so then I really was troubled because I tried teaching the types first. To my dismay, it didn't work. It was problematic. And though people got very excited that they knew their type, it was still, they couldn't use the chart. And I'm not sure you understand how to use the chart either, but I'm glad you'll look at the lesson again. When I would say, let's go on with lesson 2 for you, we know that you are emotionally defined. This is a big deal. And we have a split definition to wait. Now, part of this split definition does have access to the throat, but not connected to a motor. Your motors are involved with your emotional definition, and so your job, a deeper job, is going to be, where is the awareness? How does the awareness work? And really, we've got to remind you that when you're sensitive to somebody putting you on the defensive, you have an undefined heart center. And that sensitivity is going to be your whole life. Now, with this split, you have 2 parts that wait. Neither part is connected to action. But we could look at your chart and say, you know, if you get the 54, that would connect the emotional definition to the spleen definition. Or 58 would do that also, as well as 12. 12 being in the throat, this would connect the emotional definition to the throat, and because you already have a throat definition, it would tie everything into a single definition. And you would still be having an undefined heart center, an undefined sacral center, and an undefined mental field. And of course, that would be how you get conditioned in any of those 4 centers that I just mentioned. And so I recommend that you consider the lesson 2. I'll give you a credit for lesson 1, but I feel very strongly that Zen human design is the only way you will actually understand how this chart works. You can begrudge my limitation of not being able to talk. And just on that comment, just a little aside, I am very glad that I can talk with Hal. I did spend kind of a long time observing since 93 how it is that people learn. And my disappointment with Ra's education was only after 5 years of studying him, I mean, very up close and personally, that 5 years I ended up saying, I can't read the body graph. I know all the names, I know all the keynotes, but reading the body graph, seeing how the mechanism works, no, I couldn't get that. Now, that is what I teach. So I still feel very good about this, and I thank you for checking it out.